Hey there, I'm Lorenzo and I play the guitar in Stain the Canvas.
Yo, I'm Brian. I'm the lead vocalist.
Beautiful.
So I think.
Beautiful. Love to see it. Okay. Thank you both or all for being here. I'm Liv with 24/70, so I really appreciate the opportunity to interview you. I'm super excited to ask and find out more about the band and your experiences. So, first of all, I want to find out a little bit more about you as people. So, in the band, who's the planner? Like, who's the one who gets down in the details?
Definitely you.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, me. Yeah, maybe me. Me and Adam, of
Without
course.
maybe. Yeah.
That's funny. And then is there a spur of the moment person, like no plans whatsoever?
Sometimes me or also H and maybe
Also Ale, maybe.
yeah, Ale.
The drum player,
Yes.
drummer.
They're
Yeah.
always
Maybe Lou.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah.
Let's
yeah,
say everyone.
let's say it's the artistic creative part, just no plans, just go for it. And then if you could switch roles with someone in the band, who would it be?
I don't know, because I really love what I do in the band, and I think I wouldn't change with anyone.
I would probably change with Ale because I like to play drums. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Like I think like every guitarist in the world, we like to, to sit on their spot and play some boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Well, that was a very heartfelt and very honest answer. I actually completely agree with that. A lot of guitarists I talk to also like look at the drum kit enviously. So you are not alone.
Yeah. Yeah, it has something. I don't know. I can't explain it, but it attracts us.
I could never do
It's
that.
attractive.
I could never do that because I don't know what the rhythm is, and I can't do it.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, I'm like, yes, okay, no.
That's how I would be playing the drums as well. So you are also not alone. All right, perfect. So I definitely want to find out about your past experiences as well. So what's one of the weirdest green room setups you've ever seen?
Well, I don't know if it was the weirdest, but I would say probably the one in Poznan when we were touring Europe with Attila, because they gave us, instead of food, like any other venue, they gave us cigarettes and batteries. And I mean, I don't think anyone asked for them in their rider, but they were there. So I had like, okay, I was like, okay, let's have cigarettes for lunch. I don't even smoke, but okay.
I'm sorry, cigarettes and batteries?
Yeah, cigarettes and batteries. Batteries maybe for, I don't know, maybe for those guitar players who have active pickups, maybe.
Sure.
Was kind to think something like that. Or maybe for, I don't know, some audio devices. I don't know.
Maybe for in-ears.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm curious about what happened that they were so scarred. They're like, we always need cigarettes and batteries. The bands need cigarettes and batteries.
I don't know. I wonder.
Yeah, that kind of ties in with my next question, but what are some of your must-haves for tour? Like when you're going on tour, what's something that you need on the bus?
I think definitely the iron for straight or higher. So
like a real
style.
emo.
Yes. I'm not emo anymore, but I also need it. Yeah,
you're always emo in your heart.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not a phase.
It's never a phase.
Never
Yeah.
a phase. And maybe, oh yes, our deck of Yu-Gi-Oh, because we we used to play on the bus, and yeah, we have some fun with that.
Yeah,
it's fun. All right, and then you mentioned touring Europe with Attila. Have you been to the US?
No.
No, never.
We wish.
Not yet was the right answer.
Not yet. Right,
Yeah.
right. Not
We'll
yet.
put it out, we'll put it out in the universe. Well, how was touring with Attila?
Crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it was our first, yeah, actually our second tour in Europe, but
Yeah,
I
but
would say our
it was
first
our
one.
real tour.
Yeah, because we had our first tour in Europe with the band Encore. It's a Spanish band, but it was during the the pandemic, so a lot of venues had the show with the chairs. People had to stay,
Ah,
It,
yeah, on the chairs.
And
was-
was
it's
stop at the middle.
also it stopped. Yeah,
Yeah.
it stopped after 1 week because they found out they couldn't keep doing the tour with the pandemic. So yeah, but the tour with Attila was crazy. I mean, a lot of people came early to see our set, and it was unexpected actually, but it was great. And also Attila themselves and Dropout Kings and Ghost Iris, which they were in the same tour bus as ours. Yeah, they were great people. So we had a lot of fun, definitely.
anything I can give them, like, I don't want to swear here, but I can give them crap for because I'm seeing Attila this weekend.
Oh,
So, any side stories that I can throw their? How do you know that?
you can ask Franz if he remembers of Ciauscolo.
Ciauscolo?
Yeah, it's a spreadable salami. Yeah,
Or
yeah.
for the real pizza.
I
Oh,
saw
yeah.
that clip. Yeah, that was a good clip.
Yeah, definitely.
That's fun. Well, that sort of answers also my next question, but are there any moments from your last tour or any tour, like even the pandemic, that were super meaningful, funny, any we made it moments, like I suppose going on tour itself as a we made it moment?
Probably the actual announcement itself, it was a pretty, we made it moment.
Yeah.
Because we were like, okay, we're doing pretty good. Or when we were about to hit the stage at the Ziget Fest. I mean, it wasn't a tour thing, but Ziget Fest is a popular festival here in Europe, one of the biggest ones actually. And yeah, before to hit that, we were like, okay, it's gonna be cool. And in fact, it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people. Our biggest set ever yet. So yeah, probably that one.
Exciting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Brian, did you have anyone? I don't want to cut you off.
I'm deal with Lorenzo said. I think the Ziget was the best one.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad you
The
guys.
tour with Attila, of
Yeah.
course.
Of course.
No. I mean, in tour with Attila, I really enjoyed the Budapest set because I really like the venue because it's so big and people were crazy, and yeah,
I've
that's
heard
it.
that in general about Budapest. In a
Yeah.
good way. In a good way. So I think that speaks to you guys and your music a lot, that even though your first tour during the pandemic was canceled halfway through, you're able to get on another tour and you're still doing great and you're still making and putting out a lot of music. For new listeners, how would you guys describe your music?
I mean, surprising and fresh, and I think it's difficult to find someone like us in the scene because we're really particular in my opinion because we mix a lot of genres and it's cool. Yeah, I mean,
I completely agree. Yeah. With that, because you mix so many genres, are there any particular artists that you grew up listening to that stand out to you?
what? Sorry.
Did you grow up listening to any artists that have strongly
Oh,
music?
um, I was used to listen to Chelsea Green, Bring Me the Horizon,
Linkin
Bad
Park,
Omen, yeah, Linkin Park, all those.
Nirvana.
Yeah,
It really wasn't a phase. It really wasn't.
yeah.
No, Black Veil Brides,
Wow, for sure.
for sure.
Escape the Fate and Falling in
Falling in
Reverse.
Reverse.
Yeah,
Love
yeah,
it.
I love that.
So with your music, with English not being your first language, how like what are your thoughts about writing in a secondary language or third or fourth language? Like,
It's pretty difficult actually, but I usually focus on the sound of the words. I mean, when I write something, I don't write it in Italian first because I directly think about it in English, but I focus on the sound of those words. I mean, what could sound good in English? That word, I
Mhm.
mean, it could be less deep than what I had than what I wanted to say, but I mean, screw it, I'm gonna use it because it sounds good. Yeah.
I don't think anyone would have to argue with that. I mean, writing in a secondary language is incredibly difficult.
Yeah, it is.
But even though you're writing the secondary language and you're still doing a great job, you guys still remain spooky. Was the spooky theme intentional, or was that something that evolved and just came naturally with the emo phase that wasn't a phase?
It was natural actually. I mean, we weren't a spooky band before All Fine, of course. It's something born with our first single from All Fine, that is End.
Mhm.
And we liked the vibes, we liked the mood, so we just kept doing it that way.
No, I love it. I'm a big fan. I like spooky bands.
Uh-huh.
You guys have put a lot out in the last 2 years, and maybe that's just because you had time during the pandemic, but was there a professional or personal reason or drive behind that?
I would say both, because we really wanted to keep doing this. Actually, we want to do this as a job, as a daily job. So we are putting everything we have into this, and things haven't changed during the pandemic. I mean, we were pretty discouraged, but we didn't give up, and All Fine born. So yeah,
You guys did a great job with it, so I'm glad you guys
thank
did.
you,
Thank you.
thank you.
Now we talked about writing the songs in English, but do you guys have a process for writing an album, or did you have a mindset going into writing, or is it just something that came naturally?
I mean, no, it's something that I write a lot of demos, and then we all together we decide what sounds best, what sounds the best. And so for the previous album, I wrote singles, standalone singles, and then we put all them together in an album. But this time we are doing something different. I mean, I'm writing a lot of songs, and we're picking up the best ones to put them into the new album. We
Cool.
have a mood. We thought of a mood. We thought of a style, and we are trying to focus on that and follow that path.
I'm super excited to hear your new stuff. So I really wanted to talk to both of you about your music videos. Your music videos definitely stand out to me, and they have a lot of focus. I have a slight history with film and critiquing film, but it seems like you guys are really into writing the screenplays and like making your music videos stand out pretty strongly. Tell me about that, the passion behind that.
Okay. So I really like to craft a video because I love cinema and stuff like that, like creepy movie and So when we decided to do a video, I call Adam because is our manager, sorry, and with Rick, the other guitarist, and we sit and start thinking about some ideas. and how to realize the ideas, yeah. And I don't know, it comes naturally because we just think about something cool and we do that.
Well,
Yeah.
it shows.
And we also analyze lyrics and with music, and we try to craft something is the best thing that can melt with the music. And so that's it.
Yeah, but it's also difficult to match the budget with the ideas
Oh
sometimes.
yeah,
Sometimes.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine that really difficult, but I think you guys do a great job. I had a couple people watch your videos to help me think of questions and just get input on what I could talk to you guys about, and all of them were commenting on how great your music videos were. So just props to you guys. It does not look like you are restricted by budget in your music videos at all. The cinematography, like I mentioned, is notably great. How much of an importance will music videos have in the future? Like I'm thinking 30 Seconds to Mars, where there's essentially small movies for their music
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
Or is this really a passion project for you?
Do you mean when like when the video has some part that fit perfectly with the lyrics, or like they do?
I think there's a few different ways. Also, my cat may be joining us for this video. But there's a few different ways that you can interpret this. So will you guys put more significance to music videos in the future, or is it just a really big passion project right now?
Maybe we will do the first thing you said. Yeah.
More symbolism towards the music videos? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll keep doing that.
I imagine that there's you're a band that could hide a lot of like Easter eggs in music videos, and the fans would have a fun time looking for those. I think I can see that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what are some goals for your band moving forward?
I think the first one is to go on tour again, because we can't wait for that. And I mean the most important thing is to grow as much as we can as a band, to spread our music, to meet fans and new people, go around the world, everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like you said, we
for
need to
you,
tour.
yeah,
We definitely need to tour.
yeah,
It's,
because
I mean, it's one of the
it's
most
the fuel
important
for a
thing
band.
to grow for a band.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, there is the internet. Yeah, you can make contents, a lot of contents, but you can't build an actual bond with people if you don't meet them in person and you don't tour. So we hope to tour more and soon.
I think you're really limited on internet if you don't have a lot of money to push your music. Yeah, we put money, but to get bigger and bigger, you have to put a lot of money, and it's so
We're
difficult
not
for us.
rich.
Like, yeah, we're not rich,
Let's
definitely.
just say that.
Yes.
No, I think you're doing a great job though, and I'm looking forward to the tours that you have coming up, or in the future, I should say. Brian, you mentioned like musically growing and getting more experience. How are some ways that you guys have grown musically as a band, and what are some ways that you want to grow musically?
Um. Uh. Bro, help me. I don't really know.
I mean, our goal is to keep improving our sound, of course, and doing that, we can do that like improving our skills, of course. I would say that we improved a lot since our first album, and we're gonna keep doing that in the future with further releases.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
I love to see it. I'm excited to see what you've got coming and how you grow. One of the things I wanted to ask, you've got a couple collaborations, not a lot, but a little bit. Have there been any standout artists that you've had a lot of fun working with?
Definitely Gosmain, because he was a game changer and we felt pretty inspired from his music. I'm not gonna lie, he is a genius in my opinion. But also with probably my dream is to have a collab with Danny Worsnop. I mean, I know he's not in genre anymore. He likes to do modern metal or modern rock with Asking Alexandria, and I like them. But his voice is something I loved since the beginning of Asking Alexandria. His voice changed, of course, but I maybe I love it more than before. Right now, he has a pretty good voice. Also with Noah from Bad Omens, of course. And yeah, those ones are the best vocalists in the scene, in my opinion.
Maybe with Danny we can do a creepy country song and will be cool.
Creepy country song, yeah, maybe.
That would actually be very well themed for right now. It's October. You could get a little spooky song out there right now.
Yeah,
Only like a couple week turnaround time. No big deal. You can knock that out.
yeah, we can make it.
All right. So you answered a couple of questions there, but anything fun you want to kind of tease or share regarding future projects?
I don't know if we can talk actually.
We can.
We can,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I don't know what to spoil actually. I mean, we're going to release a cover, our first cover, and it's gonna be the last one. I'm not even sure if we're gonna actually put it out, but we'll probably do that
Yeah.
because it sounds fun and
I think
heavy.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool. But I don't like to release covers actually. So it's gonna be, as I said, the first and last one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Covers can get you in a niche spot like our last night. Can be a slippery slope. So
Yeah.
definitely understand why you wouldn't want to do that. But I'm excited to hear it. You guys have been on repeat lately for me, so I'm excited to hear anything you guys have got coming out. All right. Any other fun facts or anything you want to share?
Fun facts. Yeah. When we were arrived in Budapest the last time before playing at the Ziget Fest, there were a bunch of our fans that brought us some vodka from Poland.
Oh
Yeah, and it was very, very good. I mean, vodka in Poland is one of the best vodka in the world, in my opinion.
There's a lot of kind of vodka there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the best one is hazelnut vodka, is my
Yeah.
favorite. Yeah.
And you can drink it with a cup of milk. Yeah.
Yeah, they
You
teach
mix
us this
yeah.
particular shot where you drink this milk and hazelnut vodka together. You mix them up in your mouth, and it's it's gonna taste
tastes
like
like-
a Nutella shot.
Yeah.
I don't know how to talk about that.
Is there Nutella in USA? Yeah. Or
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Legitimate
Just
because
curious.
the company that makes Nutella was actually banned up until rather recently. Like we didn't have Kinder products, and up until probably like 5 years ago, nobody really knew what Nutella was.
Oh my God.
What a
What?
life.
What?
Any sense. But I don't know if you tell with my last name, but I'm very Polish, and I've been planning it back to Poland. And now I'm like, how into vodka do I really want to go? Because mixing vodka with milk is never something that would have crossed my mind.
Yeah, definitely. Me neither. But hazelnut vodka and milk is the best shot you can have in your entire life. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing all that and joining me today.